History did not have to turn out that way. David McCullough taught this idea at a speech I attended years ago. I have been thinking about it as I've been reading biographies of Lincoln and Churchill. We read history but miss the tension because we know how the story ends. We don't despair at the disaster of Dunkirk because we know how many get off the beach. We disregard Gettysburg because we know that good wins in the end. But the men and women involved in those events could not see the future any better than we can. They did not know how the story would end. And what if Churchill had waited a day longer before calling for civilian boats? What if Hitler hadn't held back at Dunkirk? What if 2 Democrats had switched their votes on the 13th Amendment to the Constitution, the one ending slavery in the United States? What if fog had not hidden George Washington's escape from Manhattan? Or even crazier, what if young Hitler had had more positive mentors to guide his life? History hinges on people making choices when their future was far from certain. Your posterity is depending on your choices. Churchill and Lincoln were very different from each other, but both faced the darkest times with humor and laughter, often annoying the people around them. Each drank his bitter cup without growing bitter. Their laughter helped give hope to many others and courage to keep going. Life is hard for everyone. A good friend was distraught about my diagnosis, lamenting how unfair it was. I pointed out how blessed my life has been, a stable home, loving parents, and great opportunities. He grew up in an unstable home without a father. He worked against the odds and made hard choices to create a more stable life for himself. His early life was hard. My hard came later. Everybody has a different row to hoe. There's no real way to compare, so we all just learn to take our bitter cup without getting bitter. Our choices write our history.